Alright, let's settle this. Video games need defining. I mean, there are definitions for the term video game, but none are really sufficient. First, what's the definition of a game? Well, let's look at a reliable source, Wikipedia. They say, a game is structured play, usually undertaken for enjoyment and sometimes used as an educational tool. Key components of games are goals, rules, challenge, and interaction. And I know what you're saying. Wikipedia is an incredible source. And you're right. What does dictionary.com say? An amusement or pastime. They also have the material or equipment used to play certain games. Alright. I'll throw in a real dictionary with qualifications. Merriam-Webster says, a physical or mental activity or contest that has rules that people do for pleasure. Now what do they say about video games? Wikipedia says, a video game is an electronic game that involves human interaction with user interface to generate visual feedback on a video device. Dictionary.com. An electronic game in which players control images on a television or computer screen, or an electronic game played by means of images on a video screen and often emphasizing fast action. Merriam-Webster. Any of various interactive games played using a specialized gaming device or computer or a mobile device, and a television display screen along with a means to control graphic images. What we have here is a pretty vague video games are games with a video screen and a means of control. If you mix this with Wikipedia's definition of a game, that might be alright. But I learned even as a child that you don't define a word with that very same word. So the word game does not belong within the definition of video game. I think I have a definition that works though, based on a mix of Wikipedia's definition of all things, right, of game and the other definitions of video game. Here goes. Video game. An activity done by interacting with a computer or specialized device through software that has conflict programmed within that the player becomes part of through the player's interaction. A key aspect is that there must be rules, goals, and a challenge proposed to the players, mechanical or the player's mental ability. However, what is a good definition if we don't apply it? Now this is why I wanted to make a video about this in the first place. I was watching a video of some guy, I think he said he was from a cat or something. Anyway, after I scrolled through the comments, I saw a bunch of people arguing over whether or not Depression Quest was a game or whether or not the point-and-click genre were games either. Let's start off simple. Mario, played on a console. Software, check. Interaction, check. Rules, check. Goals, check. Challenge, check. Conflict, check. Tetris, played on computer, console, handheld, pretty much anything. Software, check. Interaction, check. Rules, check. Goal, check. Challenge, check. Conflict, check. Boom. Easy, right? A little tougher now. Gone Home, played on computer. Software, check. Interaction, check. Rules, check. Goal, check. Challenge, ha. Conflict, no. King's Quest, played on a computer. Software, check. Interaction, check. Rules, check. Goal, check. Challenge, check. Conflict, check. Now let's get to the tough stuff. Stanley Parable, played on a computer. Software, check. Interaction, check. Rules, check. Challenge, conflict, check. Now my problem with Stanley Parable is I don't think with the definition, but with the game itself. The game doesn't have challenge to get through in one go. But in that specific game, the conflict is the narrator who, to foil to the best of your ability, would require you to play through it multiple times. However, it is not difficult to get through. There is no challenge proposed in just getting through the game. On to the next one. Depression Quest, played on a computer. Software, check. Interaction, check. Rules, check. Challenge, check. Conflict, check. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm qualified to speak on Depression Quest. I haven't been able to see through to the end of the game. I don't have it, but I've tried to watch someone play it in the past, and it's a challenging game to get through, if you ask me. The writing is so obnoxious that I don't know, it's just depressing for me to get to the end of Depression Quest, so I haven't done it, and I don't think I ever will. You can leave your opinions on this in the comments, and I hope we can have a discussion. Thank you.